What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Keep Me Shine. I'm back with another video, man. Today, man, we're gonna talk about reuniting with old friends. Cause I feel like this is something we all go through, and like it'd be hard to kind of decipher. Cause especially if there's like a close friend of yours, you still there's probably a part of you that still wants to be their friend a little bit, no matter what they kind of did. Like, even if it was probably some larceny shit, there's a part of you that probably misses them or misses some aspect of what you guys used to be. But I'm here to break this shit down for y'all. So, and I'm going to let y'all decide, because that's what this channel is literally about. Like, don't just take my word, like, at face value. You feel me? Really make your own opinion. Like, listen to the video, make your own opinion, then go about what you got to do. Like, and that's with all my videos. If I say something you don't agree with, that's fine, but understand what I'm saying. Like, just try to comprehend what I'm saying and then go about your own opinion the way it is. Like, that's what I think a lot of our problems is too. Like, little side tangent, I'm ready to rant. People get these, like, people watch videos and I think they just take everything in. They just absorb everything. Yeah, you should absorb a lot of this stuff in, but make your own opinions, bro. Be your own person. Like, you're your own person. I'm my own person. Like, yeah, you can watch other people and you can get opinions and kind of adapt their mindset to a degree, but just know you should always be making your own opinion and own decisions. Like, because you're the only one that can control your life. You're the only one that does this. You're the only one that runs your life. So with that fact, make your own opinions. All right, now we back into this thing. There's a couple aspects you need to take in when reuniting with old friends. The first one, you're a different person now. Especially like when you let time pass, bro. You're literally a different person. You're not the same person. Like, you might not be into the same things you were back then. So you got to think about, what did you guys really have in common? Like, if all you guys have in common was like doing drugs together, that might not be a friend you want to welcome back into your life. For the simple fact, that's what a lot of our friends were, especially in high school. Like, yeah, we might play sports with people or like hung out, but when we was hanging out, we was probably doing drugs. Like, like just chilling, like chopping it up, shooting the breeze. But you have to know that's not your life anymore. Especially like if you're not doing a lot of the same stuff, that's not your life anymore. So you shouldn't bring that old friend back into your life if you know y'all have nothing in common. Like, and that's another thing, your current friends too. Like, look at them. Like, think about things y'all really have in common. What do y'all do together when you guys hang out? I know I've said this before, but if it's not semi-productive in some kind of way, you might want to take a look at that friend, man. Or just know, like, what kind of friend you got. If all you and this person do is go party, know that. That's what this friend is for. This friend is strictly for parties, and that's it. Granted, if this friend's strictly for parties, you can't hang out with that friend every single day. Like, you can't be texting that friend every day because you cannot go party every day. Then it's also the habits you guys have both picked up. Like, you guys have probably picked up some other habits that you guys are doing, whether those are good habits or bad habits. But you can't let an old friend break your new good habits. That can't happen, because then you're losing progress. So let's say you reunite with that old friend and they're doing the same thing, or it's habits that may counteract against your good habits. The newly habits you formed, they may have some of the things they do go against those habits in any kind of fashion. Bro, understand, like, this may not be a friend I should be hanging out with, bro. And then you got to ask yourself, did they change in any kind of way? Because you know you've changed in a way. So now you got to see in what ways they have changed. If they're the same person that they were in high school, understand that. Understand this the same person that was in high school with these same habits that I don't do anymore, that I just refuse to do. So hanging out with that person is not going to be a good idea. Granted, you got to ask yourself these questions, and like, maybe it might take a conversation for you to figure these things out. And that's okay to give a conversation, because a conversation, as long as you're not doing nothing OP, like, it's not going to hurt. A conversation won't hurt. But just try to catch their vibe. And like, I feel like a lot of people still follow each other on social media, especially if it's one of those old friends you still follow, so you can kind of keep up with what they're doing. Think about, what do they do now? Like, do they have a job? Like, what is their job? Like, what do they mostly do? Are they into the gym? Are they into skating? Like, what are they into? Are they trying to build a business? You got to ask yourself these questions, because if they're trying to build a business, that might be a great networking opportunity. Like, that might be a person y'all could really rekindle your relationship and really work together, especially if y'all had a good relationship like early in life. Y'all might have an even better one now. But it's kind of also, but you still got to ask these questions, because you got to know, like, what are you doing now? Did they change? Hell no, they ain't changed. So ask yourself, like, did they change? Like, are they the same person? In what ways did they change? And is this a person I will want to be around with? Is this going to be a beneficial person for me? Because you got to ask yourself, with even your friends now, what's the purpose of your friends, bro? What's the purpose of them? Like, all your friends should have a purpose. Everybody in your life should have a purpose, bro. A legit purpose. And don't think of it as like using people, because what I'm ready to say might come off like that, but it's not. Bro, if somebody in your life isn't beneficial to you in some kind of aspect, why are they there? Like, why are they there? Like, if I call one of my friends up right now and I say, hey, I need you to come scoop, and he's at the crib and he has no other prior reason, and he just be like, nah, I can't do it. Like, bro, no, like, this nigga, he might not be a friend for real. Like, if I really need you, I should be able to call you up and be like, I'm on my way. Boom. I feel like that's a friend. Like, every friend should have a purpose. Everybody in your life should have a purpose. So ask yourself, what would be the purpose of this friend? If the purpose of this friend would just be to sit around and do drugs, that's not a good friend. That's not a good friend for you. That's not a good friend to have. But if the purpose of this friend, bro, we make money together, like we begin to it, or we have money conversations, that's literally a purpose for a friend. Like, if you can just call me and we can have a great conversation, bro, that's good. Like we need these high level conversations. We need conversations more than about women. You feel me? Or like what girl I was with, or like, the dumb shit. Like, we need higher level conversations. So if we can call each other, have a high level conversation, that's a friend. That's a purposeful friend. So understand that, like, you need those friends. So ask yourself, what's the purpose of this friend? Is this friend's purpose gonna be to bull jive? Like, oh, we do together is bull jive, talk about shit that's not gonna mean nothing in the next 10 minutes. Understand that. And once you answer all these questions for yourself, then you need to make a decision. Should I give this person a chance back into my life? Because literally, at all costs, you have to protect your peace. Protecting your peace is the best thing you can do. Nobody wants drama. Well, no, if you're on this channel, there's no way you want drama in your life, bro. So protect your peace at all costs. And that comes with, might gotta cut some people off, and that's just what it is. So especially before you bring this old friend back into your life, ask yourself these questions, like, is it gonna be a productive friend? Is he really a friend, or is he just coming around? Like, some people just like to be in your business, bro. I guarantee it. Like, some people are not your friends. Like, they just like being there. Like, some people just like being in the mix, bro. We don't want those type of people around us. Just people that's gonna be in the mix, because you're not a purposeful friend. If I can't call you and be like, hey, I need such and such and such, and you can't, and if it's in your reach and you can't do it, bro, cut them off, bro. Because what's the reason you're around? Like, ask yourself, like, everybody that's around you right now, literally ask, like, what's the purpose of this person in my life? And then once you start answering these questions, you're gonna be like, you might gotta cut some people off. You might think, like, this person's really not a friend for real. He's just somebody that hangs around. So, and then once you start cutting that dead weight, like, I bet you'll be better. Because people think, oh, they're not taking from me, or just having people around. No, that literally takes energy from you. Like, every person you keep around, like, you have to exalt energy. Like, energy is very important, and you have to exalt energy just to be with them. Or shooting the text is literally energy, bro. You don't want just a person draining your energy, especially you're getting nothing back. They're just draining. That's not a friend. That's not a friend. So boom, ask these questions, make your own choices. But that's the end of today's video, man. I love ya.